Hello everybody, it's Melissa. Welcome back to Melissa's Minis and More. We are on house 4 of Harry Potter's weekend. It is time for Gryffindor. I'm gonna say the best for last, but probably everybody's favorite house. I don't know. I got sorted into this house. If you are if you are a Potterhead and you have not ever taken the test to see what house you would get sorted into, and you have about an hour, no, it doesn't take that long. It takes a while. It takes a good 30 minutes or so, maybe longer than that. Go to pottermore.com and it asks you a lot of pretty deep questions to answer, and they'll tell you what house you would belong to. So yeah, I got sorted. I'm a Gryffindor. So is my oldest daughter, although she did border right on Ravenclaw, which are the Brainiacs, and that's so her. And then my youngest daughter is a Hufflepuff, and that is so her personality. So they're pretty accurate. So there you go. So Gryffindor, let's see, founded by Godric Gryffindor, known for being brave and bold and kind. So there you go. But anyway, so Harry was from this house, and I think that's why all the trio of the main characters of Harry Potter were from Gryffindor. Harry, Hermione, and Ron Weasley were from this house. So of course it's the most popular one. There you go. See my little sticker is on there. So yeah, most people love this house. Their colors are pretty. All of the backup colors for the house are black because their robes were black, but I really don't have any black out for this because their color is a very dark, maroon color. So I'm going to use this one. This is Aberdeen Aubergine, and it's beautiful. It's pretty for fall, and then they're gold. So I've got their letter in gold, black, sorry. And you can see I've got clear as day across it. So once I top coat it, that will go away. You won't see that. So I have this was just in my set of stuff that I had cut before. So I think I'm going to put some gold, see if this will actually show up over Aberdeen and make some stripes on one of these. So we're doing, as always, I've been doing this hand. So I don't just waste a bunch of strips. Then we can still get the feel for the manicure as how it would look if we did both hands, but just, not wasting a bunch. And I do have Pilly base on, and when you see the slithering mani, whatever order you watch these in, I'll number them when I put them up, but you can watch them in any order. You'll see I just about peeled the whole finger up trying to do a slant. So I learned my lesson on that real quick, so yeah, I learned that I need to be a little bit more careful for one thing, and also now I realize I've got lotion on my hands. I need to use an alcohol pad real quick here before I do anything. Yeah, I did put lotion on my hands a minute ago, so let me do that. That's another thing. Be sure. Whoop, I can't put anything on my fingers. Oops. I haven't. I know everybody probably that watches me. I think I'm up to 70 subscribers as I speak, but I mentioned it before. My bracelet clanks around, and the charm on it is got my mother's fingerprint on it, and it's actually engraved into it. And I lost my mother in 2016, so I can't take it off, guys. Sometimes if I've got on long sleeves, I'll clip it to my shirt so that it doesn't do that, but I can't today, so I'm sorry. I do apologize for it sometimes when I think about it. So, okay. That feels better. Okay, so I was going to put gold on my ring finger. And no, let's see. So what I was going to do? I don't remember what I was going to do. I was going to do stripes. So let's try to do some stripes. Probably look better doing with the maroon. Let's see. I don't know if I had a plan, actually. I just knew I was going to do stripes. So they would probably try to show up better using the maroon, because it might not show up so well using, this is Stay Golden. This came out in a collection called the Alloy Collection. It was gorgeous. The only one I didn't care all that much for was the bronze one, and I'm just not a fan of bronze. Every other one of them I've worn and worn and worn and worn, and I'm still like hunting them. Every time I find one, I usually snatch it up. Even like the Iris Diem, the beautiful like raspberry colored one, I loved it. Even there was a silver, a gold, an iris color, like a raspberry sorbet color, and silver, gold, raspberry, and then the bronze. And that was the only one that I wasn't crazy about, but they were just, I mean, it was gorgeous. So let's see which finger dye. I don't normally use this one. Lovey can use this one, but we'll short Lovey this time to cut a couple of little strips here. Let's see. I'll use my little scissors this time. Last minute I used the big ones. Then I forgot, oh, I got these little ones here. Let's see. Oops, that's crooked. I'm going to cut this curved part off. I usually cut everything on the back side because I can see better. I don't know why, but I just can for some reason. And then I'm going to have to cut over on this side because now I'm cutting from the right side. Just like, for some reason, if I'm looking at the paper, it seems like I can see better. Try to cut some strips. Try to cut up here through that papery stuff. These are going to be not the same. See if I can just get one that's about the same, which would be this, cutting this one a little bit shy. Get this one and the other one about the same. I might be able to use it for a couple of strips. No, actually I could, let's see. That's really skinny. Boy, I could use that for nail tape. That's so skinny. Let's see. These two look about fairly close. That one's a little bit bigger, but not too far off. I like to cut up through this sometimes. That way I can just take it off. And cut all the way through it, obviously. There we go. There we go. So one of these evenings, I'm going to lay them on a slant. I'm going to actually try the Peely base on, you know, on the actual, oh, it's stuck to the bottom. Oh, doggone. On the actual directions per the box. I'm not sold on it yet for that because it just comes off too easy. I don't know. I'll have to see. I mean, I don't know though. I don't want to count it out yet. It's amazing for doing this, but then again, how often do I need to do this? You know, not that often. So we'll see. We'll see. Couple little stripes, little Gryffindor stripes. That's got the silver. That's got the silver on it. I want that. Come off of there. See, I could peel it off of that because it's not got the, it's not on my actual bare nail. But boy, whew. Let's see if I could actually get a couple more. I can get a few on there. Maybe if I can keep it from going underneath. There we go. Might be able to. One more. So I've been binge watching the new episode of new season, not new episode of Call the Midwife. Does anybody else watch that besides me? I'm trying not to watch it all in one go, and then I realized last night I had, and it left too many unanswered things. I'm not going to say anything because anybody else that watches it is going to be like, what, Melissa? If I say something, you're going to be upset, so I'm not going to say anything. But I'm like, really? You left all that unanswered? I mean, I just was waiting for the next episode to come on, and it rolled over to some other show. I was like, are you kidding me? What? How many? I thought there was like 11 episodes, and evidently there was just 9. I was like, what? Whoa, wait a minute. Back up a minute. I mean, what? I'm gonna have to call my stylist, because I got her watching it, and she watched it all through because she had never seen it before. So she was watching it. She'd watched like, well, it was back when there was like 10 seasons of it. So I got her watching it, and she watched it all through. And oh, those stripes are crooked. Yes, they are. Oh well, we'll just say that Hermione was not there to supervise when the stripes were put up that day, right? I should have made it like look like a little burst. Maybe we can say it looks like a burst. Oh no, that way. Okay. Yeah, we'll say that. Okay. All right. Let's see. So we got to remember our thumb's going to be gold. So we need definitely need the maroon probably to be here. So, let's see. Well, what am I gonna do on my thumb? I'm gonna do something with my thumb, maybe. I'm gonna just put this on my finger so I'll figure out what to do. Sometimes that helps me if I'm stuck and can't figure out exactly what I want to do, if I'll go ahead and just know what I want to put beside it. But yeah, sometimes, you know, your thumb don't show all that much. I've got such a heavy presence of maroon here. Tell you what. Let me put gold down and not put anything on it. Because, you know, your thumb doesn't show all that much. And the only time it shows is really, it really doesn't show in photos unless, turn your hand around, Melissa, unless you really, really strive to get it to show. Or you take another photo to get it to show. There's very few positions you can get your hand in to get it to show. You know, just very few. So you're really looking at these 4 fingers that people are going to see, that are going to look at, they're going to show. So it's okay. So it makes me think. So go to maroon for the middle finger. It's some solid maroon. Gryffindor's are really pretty colors. Really pretty. Go Gryffindor. Oh, I didn't tell you what the mascot's a lion, which that makes sense because they were known for being courageous. So, and they were, but not just them. Not just them. Give it the pull. I'm gonna have to have my own little logo or something. Pull it till it breaks. Pull the strip until it breaks, and then you know you have given it the full. It's lived up to its potential. You know that you've got pulled far enough to give it that nice. See how nice it's laying down there and minding. And it's got that nice. See how nice it's laying down. It looks so nice and stretched out there. That's because you pulled it hard enough and it's minding what you told it to do. So, jeez. Oh, Lordy. It would be cute to put a strip down the middle. I already got stripes that's going this way, though. Probably look better just leave it alone. These stripes are kind of wonky looking, but hey. I never said I was a professional, y'all. I just said I was going to do some manicures for you know, the colors of Harry Potter. So, out of all of them, this is probably the least Harry Potter-ish looking one of them all. The other ones, like, really had the theme of the house. This one's just kind of like the colors of it. And this one's definitely kind of wonky-ish looking. I may have to do something to it. Oh, I've already done that one. Good grief. I already done it. I may have to do something to it. If the little thumbnail is not that nail, whenever you see it, you'll know that I did something else to it. Oh my goodness. Or I've done, yeah, like I fixed it after this. I don't really care much for it, but oh well. If I was doing it for myself, I would change it. But I hate to do that because I'm like, don't really want to redo it. But tell me, it looks okay. Looks fine. I would wear it. I don't have any problem wearing it, but I'm picky. So that's my problem. And the stripes are not. If they were all like, if these were like all right here and they just fanned out, I'd be perfect with it. If it was totally off right here when I was laying these down and then they all fanned out, I'd be fine. But, you know, I was totally not off. I was just a little bit off, and that didn't, you know, didn't work out. So, yeah. If I was just a little bit more off, I would have been great. So, but I am gonna have to give the old college try for the Peely base one night. I'll have to pick out a set that I'm not crazy about though, because I don't know. Watch it work. It'll probably work, and then I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna wear it till it comes off, and you know how that goes. It'll probably last like a week or something. Which if it does, hey, hurrah, right? Hurrah. It'll be good for us. Remember, you cannot pick it back up whenever you have on Peely base, because it will peel that stuff back up and your whole stuff comes with it. Ask me how I know that. If you go back to the Slytherin mani, you will see me almost peel everything. Well, I did. I just sat it right back down and rubbed it down really quick. And again, I have Sharpie on my finger, and the only way that I'm able to rub over this is because I have a strip of clear as day over the thumb, and that way, once I put some liquid top coat over this, it will be okay. You won't see that little line right here, right there. There's a little line right there. You can see that I put some clear as day on there. I'm gonna use a glass file and see if it makes any difference where I'm scoring this off. I had one here yesterday. What to do with it? Right here it is. I doubt it. I think it's just where I'm filing them. I don't really like these things. They aren't any good. Ugh. I don't really care for them at all. Ugh. If anybody knows of a good glass file, let me know, but I just have never found one. I don't even like a glass file. Ugh. I don't even like them. Like, I'd rather have a regular file anyway. I don't like them. I didn't even really file it all that great anyway. I have still got this stuff over here. Oh well, turn it under. Okay, so, all right, well, it's still pretty, guys. I'm gonna top coat this, get these little wrinkles out. Yeah, definitely need some top coat. Okay, let me just top coat this one nail here real quick. Oh, that's no envy. Here we go. So this is OPI Plumper. It is a new bottle, thank heavens. Got it Monday, it came, because my other one was starting to get thick on me. So I saved it though. I always keep my old bottles because that is what I use to put on my gems and stuff. All my charms, gems, anything like that. OPI Plumper is the best glue you can ever use. I don't use any glue at all when I use gems. I always use OPI. I mean, I've put those ballerinas on. I think y'all have seen, if you're on my Facebook page, if you've seen those manis that are back in there in the older videos, if you've seen those, when that dries, it'll be fine. If you've seen those, I mean, they stayed till I took them off. One manicure, my nail broke, and that charm stayed on there. I broke it on the door, and the ballerina was on this nail, and I've got a photo of it. It broke over and the nail charm stayed on there, and it was all put on there with that stuff, and it held that charm on there. And then another time I wore it till it just, I mean, till I took my polish off, and I still have the charms. It doesn't hurt them either. So I just take it off, take my polish off, and start just, you know, really dousing it good. So I've got a ballerina, I've got a Nagini, which is the snake from, you know, Harry Potter. It's not really Nagini, but it is a snake. And I use it every time I do one for Voldemort or anything to do with Harry Potter. I use it. I've done it a couple of times, and I will whenever I do the end one for this. For like Harry and Voldy, I do one hand each and do one for each guy, and I always do that. So, and that bubbled. Look at that. That's never happened. I wonder if it's because that strip is kind of old. That's never done that. It's kind of bubbled up. That's odd. Huh. Wow. I'll have to put some on. No, I'll wait. I'll put it on this nail tints if it does that. But it's kind of unusual. It's out towards the edge, but that's weird. It's out there towards the end. It's also where the clear as day was. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not either. But usually I've never had any trouble applying OPI over top of clear as day. But anyway, all right, guys, there you go. Gryffindor Manny. Very cute. I like it. Stripes bug me a bit, but I love the colors. That is true Gryffindor colors right there. So go Gryffindor. And we're down to doing Harry and Voldy, and I'm gonna stand up and my chair is gonna squeak. So there you go, guys. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Get some polish off of me. And thanks for hanging out with me again. 21 minutes, getting there. I'm only doing one hand though. Can't help it. I'll talk. See y'all later.